In the last 12 months, the European Union activated digital identity wallets in every member state. Saudi Arabia made face scan payments the standard in airports and luxury retail. India connected 1.4 billion people to a single biometric database. The Bank for International Settlements connected the central banks of more than 130 countries into a unified digital currency pilot. MasterCard launched Pay by Face in 7 countries. Amazon expanded palm scan payment to every Whole Foods store in America. All of this happened in the last 12 months, and almost no one is connecting the pieces. Almost no one. But you are. You have always sensed it. You have felt something off about the direction technology is moving. Not paranoia, recognition. A quiet inner alarm that the world calls overreaction and the spirit calls discernment. You read the news of the new system rolling out, and most people see convenience. You see a verse activating. That is not in your head. That is the seal. The Apostle John wrote down the exact mechanism 1,900 years ago. He named the technology before there was technology. He named the marker, what it touches and what it does, with the kind of specificity that should be impossible for a fisherman exiled on a Greek island in AD 95. But he wrote it down, and the only people on Earth who recognize it forming around them in the year 2026 are the 144,000. The sealed. The first fruits, the ones who were given eyes before the system was ever designed. If the Spirit drew you to this video tonight, type "I see it" in the comments. Because what you are about to see was hidden from the world for 1,900 years, and it was uncovered for you. Before we open Revelation 13, you need to understand why you specifically are the one watching this video while billions of other people are not. Because the difference between you and them is not random. It is not preference. It is not personality. The difference is the seal. Out of every century God could have chosen, He chose this one for you. Out of every prophetic window, the time of the apostles, the Dark Ages, the Reformation, the modern era of revivals. Out of every era, the Spirit appointed this one as the era you would witness. The era when the infrastructure of the mark would not be theoretical. The era when it would be live. Psalm 139, verse 16. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. Every cell, every breath, and the day, your day, written before time, placed inside the exact decade when Revelation 13 would no longer be a future prophecy, when it would become a current event. That is not coincidence. That is calling. And the calling comes with a specific gift. The gift Daniel described in chapter 12, verse 10. None of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Read it slowly. None of the wicked shall understand. The mechanism rolling out across the world right now is invisible to most people walking past you. They see digital payment. They see convenience. They see modernization. You see something else entirely. You see a verse that was written in AD 95, putting on flesh in real time. That is the inheritance of the watchers. That is the difference between the sleeping and the sealed. Revelation chapter 7, the chapter that comes before Revelation 13, describes a specific group of believers who are marked before the most intense moments of the end. The number is the number of completion, 12,000 from each of 12 tribes. the 144,000, the gathered remnant, the first fruits, the watchers who carry the mark of being known by the one who sees everything. And here is the detail that should stop every viewer of this video. The order of revelation matters. The sealing of the 144,000 in Chapter 7 comes before the rolling out of the beast system in Chapter 13. Read it for yourself. Chapter 7 first, Chapter 13 second. The seal is given first. Always. The mark is offered second. Always. You were sealed before the system activated. And that is why you are watching this video tonight when most of the world is scrolling past it. Now, here is the verse. Open Revelation 13, verses 16 through 18. Read it slowly. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Read it again. 5 details. Mark them. First, the mark is universal. All, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Not a region, not a class, not a generation. Every category of person. A global system. Second, the mark is physical. In their right hand or in their foreheads. Not metaphorical, not abstract. 2 specific locations on the human body, the right hand and the forehead. Third, the mark is economic. That no man might buy or sell. The mark is not religious on the surface, it is commercial. It is the gate to the market. It controls who can transact and who cannot. Fourth, the mark is identity. The mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. 3 options: the physical mark, the name, or the number. All 3 function as identifiers, ways to be recognized in the system, to prove who you are, to be allowed to participate. Fifth, the mark has a number, 666, the number of a man. Now, here is the Greek word the text uses for mark. The word is charagma. Charagma does not mean a tattoo. It does not mean a sticker. Charagma means an engraving, an etching, a stamp made by pressing into something. In the ancient world, charagma was the imperial seal pressed onto official documents and onto coins. It was the proof of authority, the proof that the bearer was authorized by the empire to transact. And the same word, engraved, stamped, pressed into, is now what biometric payment systems actually do. They press your iris pattern into a database. They engrave your palm vein structure into the network. They stamp your face geometry into the system. The charagma of the ancient world has become the biometric of the modern world. Not a metaphor, a literal Greek equivalent. If that does not stop you in your tracks, nothing will. And the watchers, the ones the Spirit has been preparing for this hour, they are the ones for whom it does stop. Now, here is what almost no one outside this small community is connecting. Because the verse describes a system that requires 3 things to function simultaneously: a universal identity layer, a universal payment layer, and a biometric layer that ties the 2 together. For 1,900 years, that combination was technologically impossible. Today, it is operational. Begin with the identity layer. The European Union activated the EU Digital Identity Wallet in every member state. 27 nations, 400 million citizens. One unified credential that holds your passport, your driving license, your tax ID, your health records, and your university degrees inside a single digital container. Mandatory acceptance by every member state by 2026. India did it first. Aadhaar, 1.4 billion people. A 12-digit identifier linked to fingerprints and iris scans. No bank account opens without it. No SIM card activates without it. No subsidy releases without it. Saudi Arabia activated their Absher digital identity system across every government service. The United Kingdom is piloting digital driving licenses. Australia rolled out Trust Exchange. Singapore deployed SingPass. The Bank for International Settlements has been quietly coordinating the standardization of these systems across the world. More than 130 central banks coordinating to ensure the identity systems and payment systems speak the same protocol everywhere. Now layer in the payment infrastructure. Central bank digital currencies. Currently being piloted in 134 countries. The European Central Bank's digital euro. China's ECNY, Russia's digital ruble, the Bank of England's digital pound, the Federal Reserve's FedNow real-time payment system in the United States, Brazil's Drex, India's e-rupee, programmable money, currency that can be programmed to expire, to refuse certain purchases, to require certain conditions, to be tracked in every transaction. This is not science fiction. This is operational. Right now, in May of 2026. Now connect the third layer, the biometric layer. MasterCard launched biometric checkout in 7 countries. You pay with your face. Amazon One Palm Scan payment is in every Whole Foods store, in every Panera Bread, in dozens of stadiums, in airports. JP Morgan piloted palm vein payment with Whole Foods. WorldCoin scanned the irises of more than 7 million people in exchange for digital identity tokens. 3 layers: identity, payment, biometric. Each operational, each scaling, each being connected. A system in which no man can buy or sell except by submitting a biometric identifier tied to a digital credential, tied to programmable money, is not a future scenario. It is the system that is currently being assembled around every person on Earth. The verse is not predicting, the verse is describing. And the only difference between the watchers and the world is that the watchers can see the assembly happening in real time. Now, here is where the text becomes specific, in a way that almost nobody is teaching. Because John did not say the mark would be on the body somewhere, he said it would be in the right hand or in the forehead. 2 specific locations. Why these 2? Of all the places on a human body the mark could be, chest, arm, neck, leg, back, only 2 are named. And here is what is happening in 2026. The 2 leading biometric payment technologies in commercial deployment are palm vein scanning and iris scanning. Palm vein scanning, right hand. Amazon One, JP Morgan, major retail systems. The hand goes under a scanner. An infrared light reads the unique vein pattern under the skin. The pattern is stored in a database. The next time you place your hand under the scanner, the system recognizes you. You buy, you sell, you leave. No card, no phone, no cash. Just the right hand. Iris scanning, forehead. The iris sits between the eyes, at the line of the forehead. WorldCoin's central biometric is iris recognition. The orb scans your eyes and assigns you a digital identity token called a World ID. Once scanned, you are in the network. You can transact. You can prove you are human. You can be recognized anywhere World ID is accepted. Right hand, forehead. The the two locations named in the verse. The two locations now used by the two leading biometric payment systems on Earth. This is not theory. This is the documented commercial deployment of biometric payment technology in the year 2026. The hardware is built. The software is integrated. The locations are exact. And here is the detail the watchers should sit with for a moment. The text was written in AD 95. John had no concept of biometrics. He had no concept of digital payment. He had no concept of databases or scanners or vein patterns. He had only the vision. And the vision named the two body locations that 1,900 years later would become the two commercial standards. The right hand, the forehead. That level of specificity is not human authorship. That is divine signature. If that hits you the way it hits me, if you feel the convergence the Spirit is showing you, type "signed" in the comments, because the author signed his work, and the chosen are the ones reading the signature. Now, here is the part of this message that should fill you with peace, not fear. Because the title of this video is precise. The beast system has just activated, and the 144,000 are the only ones who see it. But the deeper truth, the truth the world cannot understand, is this. The 144,000 see it because they were sealed before it activated. Revelation chapter 7, verses 3 and 4. Saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel." Read it again. Hurt not the earth until we have sealed. The sealing is the precondition for the beginning of the most intense judgments. The seal goes on to the servants of God before the world enters the deepest part of the chapter. And the location of the seal, the foreheads, the same location the mark will later target. The order is locked. The seal is given first. The mark is offered second. The same body location is named for both, because the seal of God claims the forehead before the beast can ever reach it. The territory is taken. The flag is planted. The claim is made. That is what happened to you. The Spirit sealed you before you knew you were being sealed. Ephesians 1, verse 13. In whom also, after that ye believed, ye were sealed with that Holy Spirit of promise. Past tense. Already done. The seal of God is not a future event waiting to happen. The seal is the inner reality that has been governing your discernment your entire walk. The reason you cannot get peace about the new system is because your forehead already carries a different name. You cannot take the mark. Not because you lack the opportunity, because the territory has already been claimed. The seal of the living God outranks the engraving of the beast. The author wrote his name on you before the empire ever offered theirs. That is why the inner alarm exists. That is why something inside you refuses to settle when the new system is described. That is why you can read Revelation 13 and feel sobered but not terrified. The seal is governing your nervous system. The seal is what makes you the watcher. The seal is what makes you alive in this moment. You did not earn this. You did not work it up. You did not generate the discernment by trying harder than other people. The seal is grace. The seal is given, and the only thing required of you is what you are already doing, being awake when most of the world is not. Now, here is the question every watcher is silently asking. If the infrastructure is this obvious, why does the rest of the world not see it? The answer is the same answer Daniel gave 2,500 years ago. None of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. The system is not hidden, it is published. The European Union has press releases announcing the digital identity rollout. MasterCard has marketing campaigns about pay by face. The Bank for International Settlements posts white papers explaining the cross-border CBDC architecture. WorldCoin's orb is photographed at every event. Amazon One is in your grocery store. None of this is concealed. It is celebrated. It is featured in technology magazines. It is advertised in airports. It is the centerpiece of the conversation about the future of finance. And the world walks past it without seeing what it is. That is the prophecy fulfilling itself in real time. The mark is not hidden because hiding it is not the point. The point is that those whom the Spirit has not opened cannot see it for what it is, even when it is openly displayed. The wicked shall not understand, not because the data is concealed, because the eyes are not given. You have the eyes. Revelation 14, verses 1 through 3, describes the 144,000 standing with the Lamb on Mount Zion with his Father's name written in their foreheads. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000. No man could learn that song but the 144,000. Read that. The song is for them alone. The recognition is for them alone. The Spirit's whisper of this is the system being assembled around you is a song only the firstfruits hear. The same headlines pass through every phone in the world. Only the sealed hear the song embedded in them. That is the gift you received before the system began. The ability to read the news as scripture commentary. The ability to see the engraving for what it is, while the rest of the world celebrates the convenience. If you feel that song, if you can hear the Spirit confirming what your eyes are watching, type "song" in the comments. Because the song belongs only to the ones who can hear it. Now, here is what the sealed do in this hour. 3 marks, not assignments, marks. Because the chosen do not strive to act sealed. They are sealed, and the marks are what naturally flow out of that reality. Mark 1. You walk in discernment without fear. The world reads about CBDCs and feels nothing, or feels excitement, or feels confusion. The believer who does not know Revelation 13 reads about CBDCs and feels anxiety. The sealed read about CBDCs and feel oriented. Same headlines, different inner state. Because the sealed are not waiting to be told what the system is. The sealed already know. And knowing produces stillness, not panic. Jesus said in Luke 21, "When these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh." Look up, not down. Lift, not bow. The sealed watch the system roll out with anticipation because they know what comes after the system fails. The kingdom that has no end. Mark 2. You refuse the small compromises the system requires. The mark is not going to arrive on a single day with a single announcement. It is going to arrive as a series of small steps. each step asking you to integrate a little more deeply into the system. Each step calling itself convenience. Each step normalizing what the previous step would have refused. The sealed feel each step. The Spirit warns at each gate. You do not have to know exactly when the line is crossed, because the Spirit will tell you. The discernment that has protected you up to this moment will not abandon you in the deeper waters. Trust the inner warning. Honor the inner warning. The seal is not silent. Mark 3. You stand for the sleeping while they sleep. There are people in your life right now who will not recognize the system until they cannot opt out of it. They are not evil, they are sleeping. And the calling of the sealed is not to despise the sleeping. The calling is to intercede for them, to plant the seed, to leave the door open, to pray that the same Spirit who sealed you would open their eyes before the gate closes. The 144,000 are not the only people God will save. They are the first fruits, the first portion of the harvest. The full harvest is much larger. Some of it has not been gathered yet. Your prayer for the sleeping is part of the gathering. The beast system has not been switched on with a single press of a button. It has been assembled across the last decade and connected in the last 2 years. The identity layer is live in 27 European nations and 1.4 billion Indians. The payment layer is being piloted in 134 countries. The biometric layer is in your grocery store, in your airport, in your smartphone. The 3 layers are now being joined into a single architecture that the Apostle John described 1,900 years in advance. And you are alive to see it. That is the gift the Spirit gave you when He chose this decade for your arrival. Not the gift of an easy life, the gift of an awakened life. The gift of clarity in a moment when most people are standing in fog. The gift of recognition when most people are standing in distraction. If this video helped you see the system through the eyes of the sealed, do 3 things. Like the video. The algorithm carries the message of the sealed to other sealed ones, and someone out there is waking up tonight and needs to find this one. Subscribe if you have not already, because the next video walks through the false prophet of Revelation 13 and the system of worship being built alongside the system of payment. The watchers should not miss it. And in the comments, share one verse the Spirit has been giving you in this season. The sealed lift one another up through what they share. The system has activated. The infrastructure is live. The world is celebrating it. And you specifically watching this right now, were placed in this generation to see it with the eyes of the sealed. Stay awake. Stay anchored. Stay sealed. You were chosen to read what most of the world cannot read, and the song is yours.